Hello and welcome back to 101 Ways to Beat Depression. I'm Matt and we're continuing our video series about the grand experiment that we're going to be undertaking. And today we're talking about reflection or residency, which I think is very important. I think this is something that we don't do enough of, and it's very useful to take stock of where we are and understand more about who we are, what we are capable of, when we talked about resistance in the last video. And that's important. And it's important to know what we like and we relate to, which is where the idea of residency comes in. Does something resonate with you? Can you relate to it? Does it feel right? And that's really important. When you work with that feeling, things are easier, things flow, there's less struggle, there's less pain. Doesn't that sound great? When you're suffering, why would we want to make it worse? Why don't we find things that are working, so they're actually giving us benefit and are easy? Because they exist. You are capable of a lot. There's a lot of things that will just click with you, but you don't know what they are yet. Hence why we're going to be trying lots of different habits, and you will get all those habits and things and lots of stuff in future videos. This is just more explaining the why, what we're doing, which is pretty important, I think, right? We want to know why we're doing things. So what we previously said is when we take our habits, we're going to be doing them for 30 days. 30 days does not create a habit, but it gives us a period of time to decide whether we want to continue doing this habit and turning it into a proper habit, like it becomes part of your life, or it's not working, so we don't want to do it for now. We'll put it on the back burner. We'll try again later when we're in a different situation. So 30 days, we get there, you've done your 30 consecutive days of whatever habits you have chosen. And this is where you want to reflect. This is where you want to look at what happened and be objective and think, has anything changed in these 30 days? Has anything improved? Has anything got worse, in fact? You know, we want to have both sides. Like we talked about with the resistance, we want to know whether there's any resistance there. But we want to be honest as well. If there is a minor improvement, a 1% improvement in your life, I would take that as a call to keep going. Because that 1% could turn into 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, you know, well, if it's 100, it'd be the best habit of all time. But you know, you get more exponential results. But you have to really look for the value and really judge where you were at the start from where you are after those 30 days. And a lot of times it should be really obvious. It should be more obvious than you'd actually think. But sometimes you might just want to dig a little bit. And like I said, if you've got 1%, that's better than 0, right? The only caveat I would put with that is if you're getting a 1% benefit, but it's been pure hell doing it, you've had that hard resistance, you can't imagine going any further, then 100%, that one is not for you right now. So you want to find the ones that feel more resonating, feel more in flow with who you are, your lifestyle, maybe that's one of the things you need to consider, and we will talk about that. Maybe your lifestyle hinders what you can and can't do. So you need to really be objective, but not dismissive. Look for the value, assess what's happened, and then make that determination of whether you're going to continue with that habit and make it into a full habit, put it in your system, your toolkit for your mental health, and obviously which ones you're not going to use, which ones don't work, you know, because it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And as I keep saying, we're not binning it forever. We're just putting it on the back burner, and we might come back to it at a later date when our mental health has improved, our situation's improved, when we're ready for it. Because all these things that we're going to be doing in this channel are positives. They will work. Not everything works for everyone. That's the whole point of this entire channel. You are different, and we're going to figure you out. And you're going to figure out what you want and what you like and what you feel resonancy for and enjoy and feel empowered to do, motivated to do. Just as a little point, because this isn't going to be a long video, I think this is very clear what we're saying. When we want to reflect, you can understand what we're doing there, I hope. You understand the process of what we're looking for. If you do put something away and say, this isn't working for me, then do start a new habit in its place. Don't just be like, oh, well, that one's gone. I've been doing 4 or 5 habits this month, right? These 2 didn't work, so I'm down to 3. I'll just keep these 3 and not try anything else. No, you want to try more things. You want to keep trying. So you can stack all these great habits and techniques. And like I said, you build this kind of mental house that's so stable. That's so, you know, it's your secure space where you can handle anything. Or easy way, it's your toolkit, as I say, your toolkit, your mental health toolkit. You've got it there and it works for you and you can rely on it and you know it's not going to be resistant or painful. It's going to be easy and sustainable and you're going to be able to return to it, or preferably you just keep it going. You don't use it as a toolkit, you just basically make it part of your life permanently. And then when something's part of your life permanently, the resistance completely fades. It becomes normality. It becomes as easy as switching on a light. And that's pretty cool if you think about some of the tough stuff that you may be thinking you might have to do to improve your mental health. So thinking about that, saying, oh, maybe I will get into meditation, but that takes so much of my time, and can I do that? My head's all over the place. Down the line, once it's a habit, you'll be doing it daily thinking, this is just me, this is what I do, this is who I am. And that's pretty cool. So yeah, in summary, as I said, what we want to do when we're doing these habits, making these changes, after 30 days, we want to reflect, we want to see how we're doing, we want to be very objective, we want to judge things on a level of resistance of resonancy, but we also want to be seeing and looking for the value. Has there been a 1%, 10%, whatever? And if so, being clear that we want to jump into those 1%, 10%, etc., to jump into the progress, continue the progress, believe in the progress. And if you do that, like I said, you're going to develop some incredible habits and changes, permanent changes, which are going to completely transform your life. And it's going to be easy for you to do, which is very important because we don't want to be struggling. We want to be succeeding in the best way possible. Working with ourselves, not against ourselves. Right, so that's a quick one from me, I think. Usually it goes on for a bit longer because I do ramble a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, so thank you for watching the video. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think. As ever, if you want, you go to my website, it's coaching, where you can get the ebook, 101 Ways to Beat Depression, which is the practical guide with all the habits and techniques, which we will eventually get to on this channel. But if you want to be on point and start right now, that's the best place to be. So please check that out. I hope you keep watching the videos. We've got more stuff to talk about. We've got so much to talk about, actually. We've got so much to do, so much to share, and I'm really excited to share it with you because I know it's all going to be beneficial to you in the end. So that's enough from me. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.